Hello, my name is Kendall Bailey, and I'm a 2D animator and character designer. This is my contact information and portfolio link and demo link and reel. So this is a little bit about myself. My name is Kendall Bailey. I'm majoring in traditional animation, and I've always loved cartoons ever since I was a little kid, and I just was fascinated by them. And I loved drawing them, and I loved drawing the characters. And ever since then, I also wanted to start animating them. And so I went to Columbia College, Chicago, and I decided that also I wanted to work on cleanup work and rough animation and character design. So this is a little bit of my mind map, my goals, the programs I have experience in, a little bit of my work, family, inspirations, a little bit more to get to know more about me. So this is my self-SWOT analysis that I have, and my strengths is that when I have an idea and a concept, I'm really passionate about it, and I'm very determined to get it done. I also have experience with Toon Boom Harmony, Photoshop, Illustrator, and all other programs. And I'm also working on solo film, so I have experience, at least I have a little bit of experience to like making my own projects and film, and how the film is supposed to get made. And when I have personal projects, I am very passionate about it, and I'm passionate to get it done. My weakness is that sometimes when I work on something for too long, I face burnout, which is pretty bad sometimes. So I'll focus on something else besides the project I'm working on. I procrastinate sometimes because I'll be working on another project, and I'll forget about that one, and I'll work on projects for too long because sometimes I'll look at something and I wouldn't think this looks exactly right, so I'll keep focusing on it until it gets better, and it makes me just work on it way too longer than I should. And also, I'm kind of a private person, so I don't really interact with a lot of people too much, or on social media really, so that's something I need to work on. The opportunities for me working by myself is that I've met some really amazing classmates and professors that also I connect with social media accounts, so I can connect with online, and kind of help me get out of my comfort zone basically, and interact with people more. And I can also improve my time management skills, since I'll be at home most of the time, and since I'll be my own boss, I can decide when to take a break or not, and I can go full attention on my ideas and concepts that I can create during the time. The threat is that the programs that we have in Columbia are very expensive, so I will have to either work on substitutes on those accounts, work on substitutes that are not those programs, but can add as much, like Procreate and all of those, or I would have to, which is I'll probably have to do, is get a job so I can help support, so I can help still have these programs. And also, like, the social media platform that I have, it's gonna take a while for it for me to gain a following and to make myself be known a little bit, since I just started out, and I have to balance out working on projects but also trying to work on getting an animation industry job to gain more experience. So these are the targeted employers. One of them is the Rise Network, Nickelodeon Animation Studio, Cartoon Network Studio, Disney Television Animation, and Spoke Lane Entertainment. The strengths for the Rise Network is that it's remotely, so I won't be able to travel to work. It also requires the programs I'm familiar with, like After Effects, Photoshop, and Flash. And I will be able to adapt because I'm now working at an APS class, so I have some experience to what an animation production team works and what it works and how it functions. The weakness is that one of the requirements is Maya, which I have some experience with, but not too much experience with. And also there is a limited positions in internship, and there are not stated in the application. So I'm not sure what type of role the internship I will be really having. And also it is an unpaid internship that is full time, so I would have to balance that with a part-time job. Opportunities is that I can work from home and don't have to worry about transportation. I can gain experience working in a professional animation studio, and working in this internship can be added to my resume. The threat is it will be hard to really interact with other employees at the company since it's remote. I won't be able to really go talk to them off of work times, really, depending on, and like instead of like working in an animation studio, maybe sitting and watching someone or someone explaining to you like how like this scene works or what the tools to use for this scene and to gain experience. Um, there are only a few positions left, so I might not get the position. I might not be able to have any free time to get advice, which is what I said before, or talk with the employees since it is remote. And next is Nickelodeon Animation Studio. So the strength is that it's a very well-known animation studio that is a great way for me to get introduced to how the animation pipeline works, which is what they teach you during the internship of the Nickelodeon Animation Studio internship program this summer. I can gain experience from a big animation studio that I can add to my resume, which will be great. I can learn more about how to make professional cartoon shows by interning in a big animation studio, which will be great, if I get a job there. The weaknesses is that I might not get a position because everyone applies to the intern there every year since it's such a big animation studio, and I won't be able to travel to intern there because it is located in California, and California is very expensive to live there. So that will be a big problem. I don't have any experience working in the professional animation studio. This will be my first professional animation. This will be my first time working in a professional animation studio. The opportunities, I can build relationships with employees and connect with them so I can learn more about the animation pipeline, which is what they teach you and during the internship too. I will be in California where I can connect with other animation studios and animators to work on other projects with if I don't get a job there, which will be a really good opportunity. I can get a job there when an opportunity arises, which will be great too. Like during the internship, hopefully maybe I can get a job there as a cleanup artist or rough animation artist and to work there. The threat is that it will cost a lot to get and to live in California, which is in my mind map. I made like a 3-year plan kind of for me to save up money so I could be able to get an apartment, get a job if I don't get an animation job there, and to be able to have money save up so I could be able to even have internships and to live in California because California is sadly very expensive. It is not a paid internship, so I will have to get a part-time job, which is what I said before. And I might not get a position there and have to get another job there, which is if I get the internship, that'll be great. But if I don't get a job there, I would have to work to find another animation job or work at the part-time job until I can get an animation job. So this is my midterm presentation about what my targets are, who I am, my mind map, and my goals to what I want to do. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you for watching this presentation.